I'm live at the National Assembly gate, precisely the Mopo gate, with protesters in support of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Ijuagam.
So guys, protest is looming Abuja right now. Like, I thought this issue of Akpabio and Natasha is a simple case. Guess what? People have entered the streets in Abuja saying that Akpabio must step down as the Senate president. Why? It was because of the issue he has with Natasha and other issues that have also risen in the Senate. So now I would like you guys to take a look at what most people said and how these protests have loomed Abuja. Like, it's not like a child's play. It's getting more serious and more scared. Take a look, guys.
Natasha's protesters from National Assembly.
Political space. I mean, it's shameful enough that we have only 4 women in the Senate, and the one who we see as the most vocal, the one with records of work and achievements for her people, is the same person who is faced with this situation. It's terrible that if a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria would come out to say she's been sexually harassed, and people are trying to downplay it, people are trying to water down the conversation. This is not about party. This is not about, it's not a gender war. This is a human rights issue. It's a national issue. It's a national embarrassment for Nigeria. And I want Nigerians to know that we are demanding for an independent body to investigate these allegations as raised by Senator Natasha, because what I saw with Senator Natasha, like I said earlier, is not a reaction. It is an outburst. And for somebody to have an outburst, you must have suppressed that thing for a long time for it to burst out. So Natasha busted out. She has had enough. The humiliation. Who has not followed Natasha's story from when she started, when she was in the SDP? The humiliation, the calling, the name calling. Then she wasn't married, and then she got married and dared to contest. We saw what happened in Kogi State. We saw how the roads leading to her place was peeled off because they didn't want people to access. This woman is a fighter. This woman fought. She went there, won, fought even in the court, and gained back her mandate. And she's in the Senate making impact. We will not allow anybody to come and humiliate her. We will not allow anybody to shut this woman up. And I stand here today to say shame on all the women who have come out to downplay this woman's voice. Shame on all the women who have come to try to shut this woman up. We thought you people were mothers. How can you be doing this? It means that there is a culture of silence that is in the political space. There's a culture of fear. There's a culture of intimidation. How can a mother come out and tell me that the Senate is not meant for children? It is meant for the elderly. What kind of message are you passing to us? This is unacceptable.
Gender in politics. Talking to Itagiwa will be talking to the wrong person. Do you understand? Because just like I don't support affirmative action, you understand? Although in appointments, excuse me, yeah, I had to fly in for this interview. Oh, yeah. So I think affirmative action is undemocratic. But I just, for time, that we may not have, I believe that once a female is strong enough to contest election, because in all my 32 years of active politics, from House of Rep to Senate, and all 4 elections I won, I never presented myself as a woman. I never presented myself as a man, because God forbid, I don't want to be a man. There's anything like reincarnation, I want to come back a woman. I presented myself as a person. And that's the upbringing I had from my mother, who was a very active journalist. She was a good mother and wife.
And writer.
Yes, and active, in and out of jail. Yeah. So that's the upbringing I have. So once you go to that arena, you present yourself as a person. I watched that interview, and I felt very bad as a woman and as a female politician, which I am till today. Mm-hmm. I'm a great fan of Senator Akpabio, and again, I don't even know when this started, calling senators by first name.
Yeah.
That is totally out of order. It's like you're talking about one girl in somewhere.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You understand? No senator should be addressed by first name, Senator Akpabio. Now, when that lady,
it's not only Senator
Uduaghan then. Yes, you understand? When that
not only rude, Senator, it is also bad English.
Yeah,
to call people
bad.
Professor Anthony.
Yeah, no,
it is title and surname
even
at all times.
Yes, according to it's even out of order in my opinion. Yes. Now, when that lady won election, I don't know her. But, for her courage and, the struggle she fought on until she won the election, I actually looked for her number and called her. And I said to her that I think I see another Itagiwa in you. You struggle, you won the election. Go there, be strong, and represent your people very well. I didn't know her, but she was happy that I called her. Now, when the nightclub thing happened, again, I was out of Lagos. I was even calling Ozzy. I said, please tell him or tell Mr. Bati, I'd like to come and talk about it, but unfortunately I couldn't make it, because I also felt it was out of order for somebody who is presiding to have the word nightclub cross his mind. You understand, when you're handling the issues of a country as number 3 man. So if at all he said that, I felt it was totally out of order, and needed to apologize to women and to that lady, which eventually Senate President did, But, on this matter, I am not with Akpabio. You understand? Number one, it is the worst sign of weakness on a woman's part. You understand? For you to come out and accuse a man or accuse a man of making passes at you at that level. There are 109 senators. It is not easy to win election to the.
But this is getting out of hand. Like, it's getting more serious and more serious. The protests, you could imagine protests against Akpabio that Akpabio must step down. That's to tell you that people have taken it to this extent. And remember that Natasha came out and said that Akpabio was sexually harassing her, and then some person said that it's a lie, that this is actually a lie, that this is what women do. Women lie against a leader just to bring the person down, and then without a thorough investigation. There is possibility that this is true and also that this is a lie, but people already concluded that this is a lie because it's a woman that's coming out to speak against a senior president, that this might be a way of her trying to bring him down. So I think a thorough investigation is ongoing right now in the Senate, because there's a meeting going on right now in the Senate, and people are just there, to hear every opinion, and maybe they'll bring evidences upon how Akpabio was sexually harassing Natasha, if she has an evidence. But if she does, I think that protest should yield a positive result. That man needs to step down. Akpabio have proven that he's not qualified to be a leader. He has proven that he's not qualified to be a Senate president, because how can a man that called himself a Senate president have the mind to come out and say things on social media that is not even meant to be said? This man came out and said that we can protest. Why would they eat? That means they knew or they know that they are the ones that are purposely putting people to suffer. Because he said that you can protest while they eat. And he also said that 1.5 should be enough for a Nigerian youth. 1.5. And also that if you see free food, many things he have said that is not even meant to be said as a Senate president. He have said it. That means he's not qualified. He needs to step down from that seat. I think this is the point where I'm actually supporting the protesters. But on the issue of Natasha case, I'm not fully aware if those allegations are true. But after some investigation, if it's true, I'll tell you guys that this is true. So like I say, air your views in the comment section. I will tell you guys, man, next video. Don't forget to subscribe to guys.